Hey guys, this is back again with my first top 10 list. I have my top 10 summers fragrances of 2013. Now, some of these, the 10 through 6, aren't going to be that great. Some of them are, I guess, but I've had a lot better summer scents than this here recently. But in the last few weeks, I've swapped a couple for some winter fragrances because summer's almost over here. I've sold a few here and there just to friends who were looking, for a fragrance. So I can always get them again. I don't have a problem with getting rid of them for a couple of months and then just repurchasing them somewhere else or just waiting a little bit down the line. I like to move in and out of different fragrances, and I'll put them on the shelf for a while and pick them back up and stuff. So these are the ones that I have in my collection right now. I hope you guys know some of these, and if not, go pick them up. I'll give you my recommendation if they're any good. So at number 10, I recently did a blind buy of this one, and ended up liking it. The presentation was good, and the smell was good. That's Lanvin L'Homme Sport. I picked this one up for 20 bucks at Marshall's, so you can go pick up this fragrance. It's really inexpensive. Smells good. Citrus, sage. Lasts 3 to 5 hours, 3 to 4 hours, something like that. Good presentation. This is my number 10. So Lanvin L'Homme Sport, number 10. Let's see. Coming in at number 9, we got a very synthetic, which I've heard some people say this thing is a synthetic mess, but I like it. It's a green, fresh, citrus, fruity type of scent. That's Chrome Legend, number 9, Chrome Legend. Now this stuff you can buy this stuff super cheap now. That's one of the reasons why I like it, just because you can go to the bottles. I call it throwaway cologne. Yeah, it smells good. You can just take this to the gym, kind of like Lanvin Sport. You can throw it in your gym bag. No big deal. Leave it in your car, because if it breaks or whatever, you lose it, you can just pick up another one. Easy. But number 9, Chrome Legend. Now, number 8, we have one from the Versace house, and this is an oldie but a goodie. This is actually one of my first fragrances that I bought when I started getting back into the fragrance game, and this is Versace Blue Jeans, my number 8. This thing has so many different notes in it. It's disgusting how many notes it has in it, but it's disgusting in a good way. This thing has a bunch of different citrus notes. It's got vanilla, it's got florals, it's woody. It's really good. It's for being 25 bucks for a 2.5 ounce bottle. That's not a bad buy. And it smells great in the summer. Some people could say it's good in the winter. I think it's great in the summer. It's soft but yet citrusy. It does its job. And again, another throwaway bottle. You don't have to. You can pick this stuff up anywhere. I see it all the time for 20 bucks, 25 bucks for a decent sized bottle. I've had this one for 6 or 7 months. Used quite a bit of juice, just because. Sometimes it relaxes me. I'll be watching TV and I just want to feel a little relaxed. I'll spray some of this on my neck or my wrist. This stuff is good. I mean, it's definitely. I think it's old, but it's still a hidden gem. So anyway, number 8, Versace Blue Jeans. Number 7, we're gonna go with. Now this one might make someone's top 5. I realize that. To me, I smelled it in high school. I loved it in high school. But just over the years, I've just smelled better fragrances throughout the years, and this one I recently I swapped this bottle to a friend of mine for Givenchy Play Intense. So to me, it was a good swap. I was like, okay, summer's almost over. I ever wear this stuff nowadays, but I have a Travelo of it that is Issey Miyake L'Eau d'Issey. And this is an old one, but this one's beast. I mean, it lasts a long time. It's spicy. It's citrusy. It used to be one of my favorites, and it should be in my top 5 maybe a couple of years ago. But here recently, at least maybe 6, 7 months ago, I was out and somebody had this on, and maybe they sprayed too much of it or something. But man, I did not like it on this person. Maybe it was just their body chemistry. Maybe they had BO and they put this on to try to disguise it. I don't know, but I could tell it was Ludice, but I stopped liking it. I had to make the decision to get rid of it. I might pick it up again later on. I have a little Travelo of it, and that should last me because I don't use it that much. But it's good. Floral, citrusy, spicy. It's good. It's not bad. Is it worth the $60? Right now, I'd rather spend the $60, $70 or whatever it's worth on something else that I would probably wear more. So, number 7, Isimiaki Ludice. Okay, rolling along, we got number 6. Now again, this will probably make it someone's top 5. You know, everyone says the ladies love this one. You gotta get this particular fragrance because the ladies love it. Doesn't matter what anybody else says. If ladies like it, you gotta get it. That's Coach Rob's. That's his thing. And you know, depending what the ladies say is the scent that he sprays, and I can respect that. But I had to make my number 6 Acqua di Gio. This one's good. It's good. It lasts okay on my skin, you know, and it's not bad actually. The stuff, I don't think it's worth all the hype, honestly. If I were to make a Believe the Hype video like Coach Rob, I would put this one on the list. It's okay, but it's not the best. I've smelled better, and so this one is a bitter citrus sea salty type of rosemary scent. I mean, it smells good. There's a couple of others out there that I might make a video of that are cheaper versions of this you could get. One of them is, what is it, Just Me by Paris Hilton, and the other one is, I think it's Perry Ellis Red, I think it's what it's called. And some people online even say the red smells a lot better than this one. So, and you know, save your money. You know, the Perry Ellis Red's like maybe a third of the price, maybe half. Anyway, number 6, Acqua di Gio. Okay, number 5, we have a tie, actually, which I completely forgot about this one. But you know what? When I first got it, I bought it like a month and a half ago. I think I saw Man Loves Cologne. Sebastian did a review on this, I believe, and it is the first one in the tie is going to be Silver by Al Rehab. This is a concentrated version. I couldn't find the spray version. If somebody out there has one they're not using and they want to sell it to me, I'd love to get my hands on it. The only thing I could find is the roll-on concentrate version, which looks like this, which is fine. I mean, I guess. I mean, I'm not used to really wearing this. I mean, I roll a little bit on my neck. I mean, it's super strong. This stuff has been, yeah, you can smell it already. This stuff has been compared to Silver Mountain Water by Creed, and it's like a knockoff, I guess, a designer imposter maybe. But this stuff smells fantastic. It's going to be tied with my other number 5. This stuff, yeah, it smells like Silver Mountain Water, and I've smelled, you know, most everyone smelled Creed Silver Mountain Water, and it smells fantastic. Silver Mountain Water has a different opening, I believe, because it's Creed. I mean, they're going to be better. But this stuff right here, I think I paid $3 plus $2 in shipping, I think, for this. I went ahead and bought like 3 of them because, I mean, it's a little tiny bottle. But, I mean, it's worth it. You just put it up, you know, it's 6 milliliters here. And anyway, so tied for number 5, we have Silver by Al Rehab. Pick this up on eBay or Amazon or something like that. It's super cheap. My other number 5 was a recommendation by Greggy Boy and by Coach Rob. Coach Rob actually did the first exclusive video of this one, so I went ahead and picked up a bottle because he hyped it up quite a bit, so I had to get my nose on it. And my other number 5 is Bergamonto Marino by I guess I don't really know. I bought a tester, so it didn't have the name of it. I guess should have did the research just for rare, but it's Bergamonto Marino. And it's Eau de Cologne, and oh man, off the top, this stuff is awesome. It reminds me of Portofino Neroli by Tom Ford. It also reminds me a lot of 4711, which I love. 4711 is an eau de cologne they make, but it only lasts like 10 minutes. I mean, they sell big bottles of this stuff, and you're supposed to dump it like on a, like on a neck rag or something like that, and you're supposed to dab yourself throughout the day. So they sell a lot of it, but like, it just doesn't last very long. And I love the smell of 4711. It's got white. This one here has it has lily of the valley, neroli, melon, and bergamot, and it's a few other things in it too. But that's the main notes that I smell whenever I wear this stuff, and it's refreshing. I mean, it's nice, very very nice. I paid about $30 for a tester. It's a 3.4 ounce. I think it was worth it. I mean, it doesn't last as long as I want. It doesn't last as long as Coach Rob said it did on his skin. We're all different. I wish this lasted so much longer. It turns into a skin scent after like maybe 2 or 3 hours, maybe 2 hours. I mean, I carry it around a little bitty, a little bitty bottle with me in my pocket, and I'll spray it on, just to re-up every now and then, every few hours, because I love it that much. And it smells so good. You can smell that melon note, and it's just very, very different. Kind of has like a sea salty thing going on to it. That's probably why it's called Marino. So it kind of puts you like in front of a, like on a dock somewhere, in front of a bunch of boats or something. But that bergamot and that melon, this stuff is good. And anyway, I might do a further in-depth review on this, but that might have been enough for you guys. So, tied for number 5 is Silver Al Rahab and Bergamoto Marino by Ferrer. Or Ferrer, excuse me. My number 4 is from the Chanel house. This might be somebody's number 1. I really enjoy this fragrance. But I guess maybe not as much as other people do, but I still enjoy it. It's in my top 5. Number 4, from the Chanel house, we have Platinum Egoist. And I haven't used a lot of this stuff. I've actually used more of my Bergamoto Marino. I want to save this stuff for a special occasion. It's worth that kind of attention. I take my girlfriend out to dinners and stuff. And we go to nice dinners and stuff like that. Most of the time, if it's not like something super fancy, it'll be something kind of laid back, so I won't wear this. To me, this is summertime suit and tie, or summertime shirt tucked in. If anybody knows me, I wear V-necks, jeans, Chuck Taylors. I'm a band guy. I'm a musician. I always try to just dress very comfortably. And but when I want to dress up for my girlfriend, I want to wear something nice. And this, I've worn it before. She likes it. It does smell like Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce, but this is just a more refined, better version than Abercrombie. I mean, I used to work at Abercrombie when I was 23. I used to smell that stuff all day long because they sprayed the entire store with it on purpose. That was their selling point. Spray all the clothes with the Fierce. Make sure that everybody walking by, and they still do it to this day. I think it's awful marketing, but what are you going to do? So, my number 4, Chanel Platinum Egoist. This stuff smells, it's fresh. It's fresh. It's a little spicy. Oh, it's so good. You can get that platinum note. That's why they call it platinum. You can get that metallic note that everyone talks about. So, anyway, number 4, Chanel Platinum Egoist. My number 3, I wore this fragrance. I played a gig the other day on a patio at a restaurant here in Fort Worth, and it was super hot. It was probably 96, 97 degrees, and I wanted to wear something that would make me feel cool while performing. And so I was thinking, man, what should I wear? What should I wear? And I just couldn't think of anything right off the top. So I was like, you know what? Let's just go with one. Let's pick one. And I decided to go with the Versace house Manal Fresh. And this stuff is awesome. The night that I wore it, I sprayed some on my skin, sprayed a little bit on my shirt, because the reason why I like to smell good when I play is because it was hot and I was going to get sweaty. I wear deodorant and everything, but I want to make sure that brother didn't get funky or nothing like that. So especially when I'm playing music, I want everyone to I want to get some attention from my music and from possibly a whiff, because I'm playing outside. So if someone can, it just helps with the whole environment, with the feel of what I'm doing, the music probably. I'm hoping this helps. So This stuff is my favorite aquatic. It's citrus, woody, and spicy. Um, oh yeah, it's very sea salty. A lot more than Bergamotto Marino. Um, but this stuff is good. It really is. It's Manal fresh. It's fresh. It makes you feel fresh. It makes you feel cool on a summer day. So this stuff does the trick. So my number 3 is Versace Manal Fresh. My number 2, we're getting down to it. My number 2. Now I did a split with a friend of mine. I did a split because at the time that I got this, I really wasn't sure about getting a full bottle. I've heard a lot of reviews online, read a lot on Fragrantica about this, and people are raving about it. But I wanted to hold off on spending $120 on this stuff. So a friend of mine wanted it too, so I did a split with him and did a 2-ounce that is from the Chanel house again, Chanel Allure Edition Blanche. That is my number 2. This stuff is citrusy, vanilla-y, powdery, woody. It smells great. I mean, it smells awesome. I mean, this stuff just jumps off my skin, and it's one of the best lemon-based fragrances. I mean, this stuff smells like straight up lemon pie on your arm. Like I want to take a bite out of my arm. This smells fantastic. It's strong. It lasts maybe 4 hours on my skin, 4 to 6 hours. If I put maybe 4 or 5 sprays on. I usually do 1 in the back of the neck, 2 on the neck here, 1 on each side, 1 on the chest, and maybe the arms, depending if I'm wearing a button-up or a short-sleeve shirt. Oh yeah, this stuff is good. It's really, really good. So if you haven't tried it before, Chanel Allure Edition Blanche is my number 2. This stuff is it's fantastic. What more can I say? I'm trying to save a lot of my comments because I want to do a review of this soon. So we'll just go with that and just say it's my number 2. Okay, so my number 1. This is my number 1 because I've liked this one for a long time. Even before I was super into fragrances again. I used to love fragrances as a kid and grew up a little bit and been doing music for a while and been doing some other things. Started getting into fragrances again, and this has always been up there ever since the first time I smelled it. This stuff it's tons of citrus with pepper. Almost made me sneeze once because the pepper is pretty peppery in there, but that's okay. I didn't mind it. I don't have allergies like that, so I just maybe happened to catch it on a weird day. But this stuff is very sharp, and it gets tons of compliments from the ladies. Which again, I have a girlfriend, so I'm not really worried about that. But it's always nice, it's always nice to get compliments from people. But I've noticed it's more on the from the ladies than the fellas on this one. So my number 1 is Dolce & Gabbana Pour Homme, and this stuff is awesome. It almost. This one, it's funny. This one to me has kind of like DHI. This one has like a makeup feel to it. Not lipstick, but like cosmetic feel to it. And I'm not really sure where that comes from. This stuff right here it's super tart, citrus, pepper, and it's kind of sweet. It's just honestly like. From the top, you would think that Edition Blanche would get the most compliments, but really, honestly, Dolce & Gabbana Pour Homme is my number 1. I walk by and people are like, "Man, what are you wearing? You smell fantastic! Like, what is that? It's awesome." And I tell them, go get some DG. Looks like a canteen bottle here. Now this is a reformulated version. I think I smelled the original. It was so long ago, but from what I remember, it was more pungent than this. But this is still good stuff. I mean, it's still really, really good. So I'd suggest picking up a bottle of this or any of the other ones that I mentioned. And let's go over it again. Number 10 was Lanvin Sport. Number 9 was Chrome Legend. Number 8 was Versace Blue Jeans. Number 8 was Issey Miyake L'Eau d'Essai. Number 6 was Acqua di Gio. We had a tie at number 5 with Silver Al Rahab Concentrate. Again, guys, if anybody out there has the little spray bottle that already has alcohol in it, I love that because I'd like to spray it more than rolling it on my neck. It's kind of weird rolling it on there. And it's very concentrated. It kind of burns a little bit. It's not a deal breaker with me. It just, if you put too much on, it can kind of burn a little bit. So anyway, Silver Al Rehab is tied with number 5 with Bergamonto Marino. Number 4 is Chanel Platinum Egoiste. Number 3, Versace Manon Fresh. Number 2 is Chanel Allure Edition Blanche. And number 1 is Dolce Gabbana Porum. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this top 10 list for my summer. Again, this is just my summer right now. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get rid of most of this stuff and get some new stuff that I haven't tried yet, or some, I'm about to actually order a bottle of Lalique White because of Christo's review and a few other people's review. It just, people rave about it. I want to smell it. I can't find it anywhere, and it's cheap enough to just go ahead and order it because, again, if I can't find it, if I don't like it, I can find someone to buy it. My friends all love fragrances, and I'll just tell them about it, make them a little sample bottle of it, and they usually end up liking it. So anyway, that was my top 10 summer, and I'll be coming at you with my top 10 winter here shortly. I like that list a lot more. I tend to lean more towards the sweeter gourmands, the chocolates, the vanillas. So that is actually where my good stuff, that I consider my good stuff, is. And I wear that stuff in the summer and in the fall and the winter. All seasons I wear this stuff. So anyway, that was my top 10 summer. I'll come at you with another video pretty soon. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys again soon. Thanks.